This reading will be for Leo. It can be sun sign, rising sign, moon sign. So Leo in any of those placements. And this will be for the rest of the month of November. Okay, so we have Wheel of Fortune reversed. There might be some sort of hardship here with some sort of a goal, maybe. If you feel like you've been working towards something and it's just not going the way you need it to go. Yeah. I mean, this could be something that you're working on. It could be honestly a case of like perfectionism, just something. It just feels like it's more of a task and there's less heart in it. So that might be something to consider too, is to remember why it is that you're working toward this particular thing, why it is that you are building. Like, where's the passion in it, you know? So it might need to be, there might need to be like a reframe in why you're doing stuff. And I think that's super easy to lose sight of, especially if you're somebody who's super motivated. I think for Leo, sometimes it's easy to just see the thing that we want to get to and then, to not really care about much else. But there's also beauty in the journey of doing things as well. So there might be some sort of a reframe needed. Um, hmm. With Hermit reverse, there might be some sort of a feeling like you're lost or like you lost motivation along the way, or maybe you're not really making the best decisions as far as your circle is concerned. I feel like just going back to the idea of getting so lost in a pursuit of it, kind of, it kind of reminds me of, it's giving me vibes of that movie Whiplash. If anybody's ever seen that movie Whiplash, it's about this drummer who is just so motivated. He wants to be the best. He wants to be the greatest. He is working on being the best that he can be, not only in his craft, but also in this jazz band. I think it's a jazz band that he has become a part of. And in doing that, he's kind of mean to people. Like, he only sees the prize at the end of the tunnel, and he's not very nice to some girl that he's dating, even though he pursued it. He's not very nice to like his family and his friends, and he just kind of loses himself in the process. So maybe that's what you need to be weary of too, is maybe not losing yourself in the process, remembering why it is that you're doing things, and remember to have a life outside of whatever goal that is. In the context of this reading, whatever goal it is that you're searching for, there might be this attitude of, if you're not with me, you're against me, and that is not the best attitude to have when you're working on things. If you're doing things for yourself, then that should be validity enough. So if there's some sort of external validation, or maybe a different prize that you're searching for that's not really attainable, I still really feel like a reframe might be your best friend right now. And oh my god, I just keep thinking of movie examples. That movie Soul, the Pixar film, where the again, Jazz, he's outside the thing, and he finally was able to play with the people that he wanted to play with, and he's been searching for this like his whole life. He's been preparing for it, and he goes through great lengths, and he's like, so what do we do now? And then the other jazz player is like, we do it all over again tomorrow. And he's like, what? And then she's like, you ever heard the story about a fish? He asks a big fish, where's the ocean? Or I don't, I'm butchering it. You got to watch it yourself. But basically, there should be joy in what you're doing every day. There's not just like this one big prize at the end, and it's going to fulfill your every desire, your need, and anything that's ever been wrong in your life. Like, that is a reframe is definitely needed if that's what you're thinking here, Leo, because that's not the goal. The goal is to enjoy yourself in the process, to be nice to people in the process, to create connections in the process of doing whatever this really big thing is. And again, another movie example, Spider-Man, literally Spider-Man, when when he gets told like, "Oh, so you're Peter Parker. You're very intelligent, but you're also very lazy." Intelligence is, oh my god, now I'm gonna butcher it. He says something about intelligence. He's like, intelligence is a gift, not a privilege. You have to use it for the better of mankind or something. And that might be what's needed here, is all of your gifts, whatever it is that you're working toward, and whatever is the goal or the mission here, it shouldn't just be used in the context of yourself. It should be spread to heal others, to help others, to spread joy, to maybe heal them in different capacities. That's what should be the goal. And if it's not the goal, then we might want to think about what it is that we're doing.